ここのすり切れ落語お客様の笑顔キラリキラリ声わははサンシャイン落語その話の中に光る光るすご技がサンシャイントロント生まれのサンシャイン劇作家だったサンシャイン興味持った日本文化歌舞伎との来日5年でサンシャイン落語に恋したサンシャインそのおかげで出会えた人生の詩集100年ぶりの外国人の落語家誕生フレンチ英語を使って笑わす老若男女下のセンス座布団最初はお辞儀から枕本題を地のぼだこの笑いには遥か彼方フロムカナダ来たよ桂サンシャイン落語でいざ世界中を照らす桂サンシャインそう私桂サンシャインでございます皆様ご来場いただきありがとうございます。厚く御礼を申し上げます。私、こう見えても落語家なんです。桂三社改め、六代桂文枝の15番目の弟子の桂さんに輝くと書きまして、桂サンシャインでございます。Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. It's sometime somewhere, and it's all time everywhere. Well, it's all the time everywhere. Don't think that sounds quite right. My name is Katsura Sunshine, and here with the weekly rakugo. Sorry about that. I think I was replacing the video with a new video, which is almost the same as the older video, but it's a little bit different. And then there was no video. It was just me sitting there like. Anyway, got it straight. Got it straight quickly, and that's that. Just got a very short rakugo for you today. We want to do Happy Easter, everyone. For those of you who celebrate Easter, I just got a call from my father. And he reminded me that it was Easter, and I actually had forgotten. I was not aware of Easter being on April 4th this year. So had shows. This is crazy. So today's finally day off. My day off is spending it with you guys. It's finally a day off. It's not a day off, but I've had shows. It's very rare. Like now back in the theaters, I've had shows on the 1st, the 2nd, and yesterday the 3rd. 3 shows in a row, so that felt great. It was nice. A lot of times I would be changing up the stories. I did the exact same performance 3 times in a row for different audiences. That felt great. Felt like I got my chops back in order. Some people like Leho-san came to see the show a month ago, and she came yesterday. She said, yeah, like I told her, my Japanese is going to get better over the month because I'm doing Clubhouse and I got a couple shows leading up to it. So you'll notice the difference. And she did notice the difference. I got a note. I got a line from Leho-san saying, hey, you were right. Your Japanese did get better. So you don't notice if we're talking in conversation, but my performance Japanese was really not very good about a month ago. And I feel like it's getting better because I'm spending so much time still spending like 22 hours a day on Clubhouse. Almost 1,000 followers on Clubhouse. Thanks to you guys. So that's kind of good. And I hear that Clubhouse is going to be available for Android. A couple of you have asked me to like put you through. Like I have no idea. I got to figure it out. Sorry about that. I know some of you have joined Clubhouse and are waiting for me to find you, but I put in your names and it doesn't come up. So there's something. I'm doing something wrong. I will look into it. I do apologize. So those of you who can join Clubhouse, that'll be great. But anyway, here's something that. We had a couple of issues with the theater yesterday, which I won't talk about. Nothing that anyone in the audience would notice, but a couple things that caused me a little bit of stress before the show yesterday. So I did not do Chinese or Italian yesterday, which I had been intending to do, and I was really practicing hard, but I did not do them. So I'm going to do them for you guys today. So you guys have the debut of these 2 things in Chinese and in Italian. So these are the stories. This is today's rakugo. Today is trilingual. It's going to be in English and in Italian and in Chinese. First one's going to be in Chinese. So you know this one. I think I've presented it a few times. You guys know this one. And I do have a Chinese video of this one, but it wasn't memorized. I was editing it. I was reading a line and reading it and then reading a line and reading it. So this is the real thing, warts and all. Anyway, it's that one. The two ladies gossiping in front. This is a funny Japanese story. That's how the Chinese version starts. Iga haoshao de urban gusher. Right? It's a very funny Japanese story. Two ladies gossiping in front of the house. Did you hear? Mrs. Tanaka fell down on her face, and her face became completely disfigured. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yes, but the doctor is amazing. He managed to put her face right back to the way it was before. Oh, really? That's too bad.
Chi ti ha detto di mangiare I fagioli?
Oops. So that's that. You guys have heard that a billion times, I think. So sorry, but here I've got the Chinese. So this is it. I'm not reading, no script in front of me. This is the actual Chinese performance. You guys ready? Here we go. 一个好烧的日本故事，两位女士在线桥。你有没有听说天中太太摔跤了？她的脸毁了，完全毁了。真的吗？那太糟糕了。但是医生好，医生非常好。他的脸看起来和以前一样。现在他的脸看起来和以前一样。真的吗？那太糟糕了。Not bad. Not bad. I forgot one word. Actually, that word didn't even matter. And to those of you who don't speak Japanese, Chinese, none of those words matter. But that's it. Pretty good. I got it. It's a little bit of progress. That's my month's work on Chinese. The Italian is a little bit longer. So let's get ready, guys. Italian, I'm pretty proud of this, but I don't know. I haven't even practiced it today yet, so we'll see. But the Italian one is this story. Elderly Japanese people often go to the hospital, not because they are sick, but because they want to meet their friends in the hospital waiting room. I should add that this is a story that was taught to me by the famous Japanese storyteller Katsura Bunchin. This is his original little anecdote, but I really like it, and I hope you enjoy it. A lot of elderly Japanese people go to the hospital not because they are sick, but because they want to meet their friends and socialize in the hospital waiting room. Hello, Suzuki-san, long time no see. Yes, Tanaka-san, long time no see. Why did you not come here last week? We meet here in the hospital waiting room every week to socialize. Why did you not come last week? I could not come last week. I'm sorry. I was sick. Too sick to come to the hospital. And how do you feel now? Much better, thank you. But what happened that you were so sick that you could not come and meet us here at the hospital? It was terrible. It was terrible, yes. I thought I was going to die. You thought you were going to die? Yeah, it's terrible. I touched my forehead, it hurt. I touched my nose, it hurt. I touched my chin, it hurt. I touched my chest, it hurt. I touched my hips, it hurt. I touched my legs, it hurt. Everywhere I touched, it hurt. Whoa, that sounds terrible. What did the doctor say to you? The doctor said, do not worry. You will be fine. Do not worry. You'll be fine. You touch your forehead, it hurts. You touch your nose, it hurts. You touch your chin, it hurts. You touch your chest, it hurts. You touch your hips, it hurts. You touch your legs, it hurts. And the doctor says, you do not worry. You'll be fine. How could he say a thing like that to you? He said, do not worry. You'll be fine. You simply have a broken finger. How's that, guys? So I just see right at the bottom of my list here, Ridakumo-san. Good morning from Tokyo. I had a great time yesterday. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Omiyokuri dekinakute hontou ni sumimasen deshita. I'm very sorry that I could not. What was this? Because of COVID. Anyway, we'll talk about this after in the Uchiage. I'll talk about my complaints about different things. We can talk about it here. Because I'm gonna destroy the tape as soon as we're done here, so you can only hear this live. So anyway, okay, that's the story. So I got this one. This is pretty long, right, guys? Like for Italian, which is a language I don't speak, this is pretty long. I don't know if I can do it. It was okay yesterday. I was ready to do it on stage yesterday, and then a few things happened, which I'll tell you about later. That's how it. So here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. Here we go. The same story in the hospital waiting room in Italian. Molti anziani giapponesi verrà all'ospedale non perché sono malati, ma perché vogliono incontrare i loro amici nella sala d'attesa dell'ospedale per socializzare, Tanaka-san, da quanto tempo? Suzuki-san, da quanto tempo? Tanaka-san, perché non sei venuto la settimana scorsa? Ci troviamo tutte le settimane nella sala d'attesa dell'ospedale per socializzare. Perché non sei venuto la settimana scorsa? Mi dispiace, mi dispiace. Non sono potuto venire la settimana scorsa. Ero malato, malato, troppo malato per venire all'ospedale. E come ti senti adesso? Ah, molto meglio, grazie. Ah, che cosa ha avuto? È stato terribile, è stato terribile. Pensavo chi sarei morto. Pensavi chi saresti morto? Sì, pensavo chi sarei morto. Se mi toccavi la fronte, mi faceva male. Se mi toccavo il naso, mi faceva male. Se mi toccavo il mento, mi faceva male. Se mi toccavo il petto, mi faceva male. Se mi toccavo il fianco, mi faceva male. Se mi toccavo la gamba, mi faceva male. Dovunque mi toccavo, mi faceva male. Ma è terribile. Cosa ha detto il dottore? Il dottore mi ha detto: non si preoccupi, andrà tutto bene. Non si preoccupi, andrà tutto bene. Se ti toccavi la fronte ti faceva male, se ti toccavi il naso ti faceva male, se ti toccavi il mento ti faceva male, se ti toccavi il petto ti faceva male, se toccavi il fianco ti faceva male, se ti toccavi la gamba ti faceva male, dovunque ti toccavi ti faceva male. Il dottore ti ha detto: non si preoccupi, andrà tutto bene. Sì. Mi ha detto: non ti preoccupi, andrà tutto bene. Ha solo un dito rotto. Okay, guys, how's the Italian? That's the end. That's the end of Rocco for today. A little bit short today. That's the end of Rocco. I want to get to your comments, so let's go right into the Uchiaga. I gotta get myself a drink, guys. It's Easter. We got a drink. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's do a little bit of Uchiaga. I'm back in 30 seconds. I gotta get myself a drink, and then we'll go. Okay, guys. Sorry, I wanted to sit down, so I changed the angle here a bit, and I got my mic closer. So let's see what we got here. Sorry for this, a little bit short, Rocco, but hey, guys, you got 3 languages. So what can you say? Let's see. Good evening, morning, Queens in the house. Mwah. Dennis. Mint Kids hello. Dennis, or for everyone else, good morning. Mwah. I am dying Easter eggs. Cool. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Very cool. Delaware in the house. Hello, one and all. Charlotte in the house. Good evening, everyone from Pennsylvania. Ed Dombrowski. Louis Orajem. Happy Easter to y'all in the house. Ohayou gozaimasu. Very excited. Toronto in the house. I just baked 3 loaves of Easter bread, mint kittens on. Nicely done. Holy smokes. Oh, sorry. That was Maria. I see. I just baked 3 loaves of Easter bread, mint kitten. From Maria Churant. Nice. Nicely done. To everyone else from around the world. LOL. Javier. Shamano. Good evening from Chile. Nicely done. How is it in Chile? Is it warm or is it chilly? That was bad.
Chi ti ha detto di mangiare I fagioli?
Chi ti ha detto mangiare fagioli? Where are the Europeans? Too early in the morning? I think we got some. We got Chile. Chile's not Europe. What am I talking about? So what time is it in Chile now? That must be. Are you on the same as? Are you there? Like, pretty close to Toronto, but a little bit. Okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna guess here. I'm gonna find out. Time in Chile. Time in Chile. Chile feels like Europe to me. Oh, it's 10:20. Okay. 10:20 in the evening, which puts you exactly 12 hours out of Japanese time. Got it. So you're one off New York. One later than New York, right? There you go. Hello from Delaware, Jesse Clutter-san. European countries are now 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, I think. Yeah. Well, it depends on the country, right? Just popped in to say hi. Unable to stay today, but maybe I'll catch you next week. Happy Easter to you all. Natasha, well, that's really kind. Even though she can't stay, she popped in. That's awesome. Dennis, yeah, 3 a.m. Yeah. Nicely done, guys. 3 a.m. Happy Easter, Natasha, birthday sister. Yeah. Happy Easter. Dennis, this was short. I missed the gag. Okay. Okay, not sure what's happening there. Out of curiosity, Katsuo, do you ever run into Sandan when performing Rakugo? I talked to him. I actually talked to him a couple days ago. I don't run into him. I'm generally, I don't run into anybody. I generally perform alone myself, do my own gigs. But I did talk to Sandan on the phone on Facebook Messenger a couple days ago. And I might do a show with him in August. He doesn't know about that yet, but I just got an offer for a show in Hokkaido, and so we might be able to do a show together. Your birthday, Natasha-san. Oh my god, super cool new graphic intro. Cheers. Thank you very much. Pachi. Maria Sharant, Natasha and I had our birthdays on the same day last week, March 27th. Yeah, I guess you weren't there. Happy birthday, guys. Once again. Love the intro, Jesse. Thank you very much. Yeah. A little bit, put together a little bit of a new intro to go with the new haircut. Thank you, Louise. A little bit of a summer cut. Just the food I've been served the last 3 days by a very generous host. I can't eat for the next week, guys. Like, it was so good. My buddy, Mr. Omi, Tomoyasu Omi, who I'm working with on a lot of digital marketing and that kind of thing. He's a digital marketing expert, but his company bought a wedding hall, a wedding facility in Shizuoka. And they bought it, I think, basically, this place had been sort of really slammed by COVID, and the owners asked if he would take it over, and so it's just kind of as something he could do for the community. Wanted to revive it and bring it back to life. I think they actually have weddings starting in May. They actually have started weddings starting to go again. But what his genius idea was, it's a beautiful hall, beautiful city, like incredible open terrace in the front, walled in, and he said, we should be having barbecues here. We should be doing markets. We should do Rakugo. So for April 1st, April 2nd, he basically made it into a Rakugo theater with a dinner show. And oh my God, the food. I wasn't able to eat during the dinner show because, I was working, I was taking pictures with people and that kind of thing. But then Omi-san and I, after we'd have dinner after the show, we'd have lunch, we'd dinner after the show. The dinners they're serving there, man. So that's why, like, it's his vision for this place is that, if it's just a wedding facility, you're only really using it on Saturday and Sunday. So he's trying to find different uses for it, which is awesome. I think they should just make it into an incredible restaurant. And he actually, I think he's thinking that partially. we were talking about because I mean they have the cooking facilities. They got two young chefs like in their 30s. These chefs are great. I mean, the dishes came out and they look very simple. Okay, so it's the kind of thing like it looked really nice. It's nice, elegant, but very simple. So it doesn't actually prepare you for the taste explosion when you bite into this food. And they use like local vegetables. The meat, jeez, the marbled steak we had on the last day on Saturday night. Oh my god! Like I wanted to order seconds, but uh, as you can see, I probably shouldn't even have the first one. Anyway, hats off to Omi-san. He's doing a great job of that place, and the place was packed. It was awesome. Great. Love the intro. Thank you. Nice haircut. Okay, we got through this. What intro? How exciting. Thank you. Maria, I liked the new video. Thank you. Maria Shrant and Natasha Ford. Happy birthday. Thank you. I love the vintage graphics. So cool to see Japan such a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, eh? Josh, happy Easter. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Easter Parade, guys. You know that movie? I love that movie. Well, congratulations on all the live shows. Thank you very much. Very busy. I'm gonna collapse today and then I'm gonna go for a long walk or something and try to get back in shape or something. I don't know. Anyway, still got work to do, but the shows. This was the hump. This is the hump. And I got to work on kimonos. Sunshine has a birthday coming up in a few days. I do. Happy birthday, Sunshine. 30 line looks good on you. You are the man. Thank you. Yes, and the Leafs are doing well as well. Are the Leafs playing today? Happy Easter. Thank you. Android. Yes, very soon. I think next month. Happy birthday. Thanks, guys. Yeah, April 6th. Turn 51. New Jersey in the house. Josh, sorry, an old man with no knowledge. What is Clubhouse? Clubhouse is a new social media. It's just like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's a new one that they put together. It's done very well, probably helped by the conditions of the pandemic, actually. But basically, it's voice. So you picture a Zoom call with tons of people, but you just don't see their faces. You see a little icon, but everybody's talking. But it's very, very well done. Like you create a room, and then you can be talking. So the moderators or the people on the stage are able to talk, and other people are able to come in and listen. And so if I'm doing a room with, let's say, Lewis or Rajam, he's in Toronto, I'm in Tokyo, but we got a room together. That's like the Leafs room. And then let's say a couple of you guys come in. Let's say Dennis comes in and Emmy Sensei comes in and Josh comes in. They're listening. And then you could put up your hand. So Emmy Sensei wants to say something about Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, okay, let's bring Emmy Sensei up to the stage. So if her icon comes up to the stage, then she has the right to talk. And then if she's made into a moderator, she has the right to bring other people onto the stage and that kind of thing. So it's very, very simple. It's just like a big convention happening online like that. So one of the keys is to get a lot of followers so then you can reach a bigger audience, because when you have a lot of followers, then when you do a room yourself, you can get lots of people to enjoy it and that kind of thing. But the other thing is just going into other rooms and putting up your hand, talking a little bit if you get people interested. So I've been just going into rooms with a lot of business people, a lot of entrepreneurs and that kind of thing. And then they if you do an introduction, if you get to know them, then they invite you to do like a room with them, and then you get more chance to talk. So if you come in to a room just invited to introduce yourself, then you do like a minute. You just talk for a minute and that kind of thing. But then if you're doing a room together, then you would be talking together for an hour or 2 hours or whatever, that kind of thing. It's really, really good. It's very well done. But right now, just the people you're able to meet on it are great. For my business personally, it's really, really good because I'm meeting a lot of business people, a lot of investors, a lot of very, 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 very business kind of people are really, really hustling and that kind of thing. So it's awesome. It's an awesome way to spend my time, but I'm spending all my time on it. Dennis, Clubhouse is like a discussion forum, audio only, no video. Exactly. Kitten-san. It's Shisho's birthday today. It is my birthday. Who's me? It's my birthday on on Tuesday. On Tuesday. Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys. Not my birthday yet. Shisho sama shisho dono. No, Luis-san said so. Not yet. 8 squared. The joke never gets old. Here we go. 8 eights. You started a trend here, Lewis. Excellent. Not today. In a few days. Yeah, a few days. April 6th. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you for clearing that up, Luis. I'm still 50. Jonathan, hello. Patch. Emmy Sensei, thank you. So I guess I told the joke here. Good morning from Tokyo. Had a great time yesterday. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Rirakumo-san. Emmy Sensei, arigato. Just did not see that one coming. Okay, so you hadn't heard that one before. So I've told that one a few times on this show, but maybe not for a while. And then also I have a few videos of this in different languages up on YouTube. So it's not new that I'm doing it in Chinese, but this time I did it with no script in front of me straight through. So that's what that was. You sound like me speaking Mandarin. Keep up the hard work. Thank you. This is great. Katsura Bunshin always has great punchlines. Yeah, he does. He does. Yo. Leo-san, hello. Thank you for coming yesterday. Arigato. You looked wonderful as usual. Hello, Shisho was talking about you. I was talking about you. You were kind enough to say that my Japanese improved. I appreciate that. I can't comment on the Mandarin, but the Italian is absolutely fantastic. Really? Wow. Patch. Let's see what in the let's see what Laura said. I want to know what Laura said here. She's strict. A French dude is watching a Canadian performing Raku in Japanese and Italian. Raku in Chinese and Italian. There you go. Whoa, dude. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, patch for the Italian, but here's the real test. Here we go. Laura said it was good. She understood most of it. What did I screw up? I didn't think any of it was ununderstandable. It's hard to get the because I think you have declension. Decline a verb, conjugate a verb, decline a noun. I think the noun's decline, right? Verbs get conjugated. So it's like if I touch my forehead, it hurts. It's like se mi toccavo la fronte, mi faceva male. But when he says it, when you touch your forehead, it hurts. It's like se ti toccavi la fronte, ti faceva male. So just those subtle changes, exact same words, but the subtle changes. It's pretty hard to do that on the fly. So I'm pretty sure I screwed some of that up. I'm not sure. We'll see what Laura has to say. Very strict. That's a good Italian accent. Thank you, Javier. Arigato. Thank you. Arigato for 8. Excellent. Drink is a good idea. Look at me. I have draft beer in the kitchen. Nice. Jeez. Nice. Tidfell Gamer says, why don't Japanese women listen? What? Depends on what you're trying to get them to listen to, I guess. Not sure. It's a pretty open question. Greetings from Nanaimo, BC. Wow. DK109-san. Thank you very much for joining. Konnichiwa, Sunshine. Baltimore in the house. Wow, we got 37 people watching today. This is great. What happened all of a sudden? This is great. Funnily enough, it is a bit chilly here in Chile. There you go. Cheers. Nicely done. Those of you who just joined us every Saturday night at 9 p.m. New York time, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Japan time, and sometime wherever you are, if you can align it with that, I do a Rakugo story and an Uchiage. Sometimes the stories are longer, sometimes they're shorter. Today, I did 2 stories, one in Japanese, one in Chinese, and one in Italian, because I'm trying to develop my Italian and my Chinese. Let's see, I might have gotten a note here. Nothing. We're fine. Okay, sorry. I thought it might be an emergency. I thought maybe you guys couldn't hear me or something. So that's what I did, but the story's over. So this is Uchiage. Uchiage is an after party in Japanese, and it's something that people do after a show all the time in Japan. We storytellers live for the Uchiage. So I'll do a little bit of a performance here, and then we do an Uchiage together, and that's the show, guys. So it's 10:20 in Chile. It's 1 hour later than Toronto. Yeah, that's what it is. 1 hour later than Toronto. 1 hour later. 3:22 a.m. in France. So thank you for staying up, guys. Greetings to UK from Germany. Already 1 hour ahead. The Europeans are starting to talk now. Careful, guys. Europeans are starting to talk. Greetings to UK from Germany. Already 1 hour. Okay. Sorry. I just read that. My other half wants me to do a bit of DIY here in the mansion, so I said I could, but it's not a good idea because A, it's not needed, and B, will cause a few issues. She agreed, then said to do it anyway. Okay. Sounds interesting. By the way, looking good with a haircut. Thank you very much. The Omi-san story is interesting, but it's making me hungry. Oh my God, it was good food. Let me tell you. Timothy Sullivan, don't collapse. We need you. 2 p.m. Yes. No, I'm not gonna collapse. I'm gonna put my head down for a bit, but I will not sleep through it. Do not worry. Still got it. Whoa, my computer's at 1%, guys. Jeez. Oh my God. Wait, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm at 1%. My computer might just we might just be disconnected here. Sorry, guys. I forgot to plug it in. I'll turn the screen lower so it's not using as much energy there, but then I can't really read your comments that well. Let me get my mic going. Sorry, guys. Now I can't read the comments. Okay, so we might be disconnected. Sorry, guys. Anyway, keep going. Okay, keep going. If I'm out, then see you later, guys. I gotta finish because I gotta get to work. But hopefully get to the rest of your comments here. So yeah, Timothy, ready for our room. Very, very excited. So if you're on Clubhouse, Tim and I are doing a room about Rakugo. He is very, very knowledgeable about Rakugo, perhaps more knowledgeable than I am, because he's done a lot of research on it. Anyway, a big lover of Japan, a big lover of Rakugo. So I'm looking forward to doing a room with him. I walked into one of his rooms. What was it? It was something like, what was the title of the room that I first just walked into? I thought, I got to get into this room. There's just 5 of them talking about cultural slip-ups that they had made, like funny stories about cultural slip-ups. I can't remember. The actual name of the room was really, really clever. And I can't for the life of me remember right now. It's really, really clever, but it was basically a bunch of people, Japanese and foreigners, talking about their cultural screw-ups going into other cultures. And so I was like, okay, I got to get into this room. As I walked in the room, and a couple of them, including Tim, knew who I was, which was really, felt great. It felt great. I said, oh, the Sunshine's here. Wow. What? I never expected with this Clubhouse thing. It's incredible. You run into Sunshine. I was like, yeah, this sounds good. And the stories they were telling were hilarious. And I got to tell one of my stories. And I even did a request. I remember, yeah, could you tell this one? Which was was awesome that they remember. That I think Tim remembered one of my stories. He said, I want you to tell this one. So that was fun. And so then we got to talking back and forth, and we're going to do a room together because he knows a ton about Rakugo, and it's going to be a good time. So, Emi Sensei, you're around. I think it happens to anyone, Mr. Tidfell. I think it has to any woman, not just Japanese women. Yeah, probably right about that. I'm not commenting here, guys. We're walking into like hot water. I'm not gonna. I'm staying away from this one today. My computer's at conveniently at 2%. So if the conversation gets too hot, my computer might just conveniently overheat. There's another social media platform you may be interested in, Shisho. It's called Stereo, and it's a little like Clubhouse, but for 2-person dialogue shows, but the audience can comment. It's interesting. Audience members can submit short audio voice clips as comments that the performers can air. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, it's better to antagonize half of the people in the country or half the people on the planet. I am not going anywhere near this, guys. Okay, you can keep commenting as much as you want. It's gaining quite a large following lately for live streaming people, YouTubers as well. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Stereo. Happy birthday, best Rocco storyteller in the world, or at least the best white guy. I don't even know about that. There's a couple others. They might be better. Joining Clubhouse is more comfortable than I expected. It's good that you can hear the speaker's voice very close. Yeah, the sound, the technology is very, very clear. I agree with that, Emi Sensei. Happy Easter, everyone. And well, happy birthday, Sunshine-san. You should be in a hurry to get to 52. I turned 53. So wait a minute. Now, I'm 51 on Wednesday. Are you 52? You're a year older than me or 2 years older than me? I forgot. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have seen Leho-san's picture or if you've met her, but she looks 22. So his age is just a number, especially in her case. Come back to New York. Can't wait. Edward, I cannot wait. I don't get the 88888. Okay, sorry, let me explain this. Yeah, okay, so I'll explain this. Underscores Jurassic Catch. The sound, there's a lot of onomatopoeia in Japanese, and the sound of clapping is pach, 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 pach. The pach, 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 pachi sounds like hachi, which is 8 in Japanese. Hachi. So if you put 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, it's hach, 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 pach, 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 pach. So writing a bunch of 8s means I'm clapping for you, basically. It's a kind of play on words and play on numbers at the same time. And onomatopoeia. When are you turning 50-something? Leho-san. Leho-san's birthday is not for a while, right? I can't remember. 8. Hachi. Pachi. Clap sound. Exactly. September. That's the same month as my dad. 53. So I'm turning 51, so I'm a year younger than you until September. Right? Is that how that works? A year younger, and then I become 2 years younger again. So I wonder if that changes the bentatsu. If I'm only a year younger. Resurrecting the apple. Not sure what that means. Not soon. Okay, maybe Shisho can catch up. Yeah, I'm catching up for half a year. Intercultural Twilight Zone. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the name of the room, is it? Or is that is that the group? Or do you have, is that club? Or is it the room? Anyway, the room, I think. Intercultural Twilight Zone. Plus, intercultural mistakes that we have all made and funny stories. That was the name of it. I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. So that's where Tim and I met, and looking forward to our room later on in the day. Art of Rakugo storytelling. Yes. Got to make a new Clubhouse ID because I already dumped it. What happened? Oh, I see. Pachi. Thanks, guys. Okay. That's a wrap for today, guys. Wow, that's 35 people sticking around to the end. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for sticking around. And my computer's now at 4%, so we saved it in the nick of time. I was surprised. Because usually when it's down to 4 or 3%, then it'll just fizzle out. I saw it was literally 1%. I'm glad I checked it. And we'll talk to you next week, guys. I will be a year older and hopefully at least a week wiser. Take care, guys. Thank you very much. I have been Katsuo Sunshine.